Hello, everyone. It's your favorite host, Mr. JLM himself on the Love and Pain Show. I want to say what's up, everybody. Our guests finally came through, they slid on by. Today's topic is friends and changes amongst friends. As life goes through, marriages, divorces, misunderstanding as friends, arguments, we want to know the challenges and how do you overcome those challenges as being friends. We're going to jump right on into that. Hey, I want y'all to welcome.
Hey guys, I'm the guest, but I'm starting the show. My name is Christina,
And I'm Rebecca with Real Talk on Rebecca,
and this is the
Love and Pain Show.
We are the guests that had the cooties.
We are. We were supposed to be here last week. Actually, you had the cooties.
True.
I was already
had the
feeling
cooties.
better. She had the cooties.
So unfortunately, we couldn't make it,
Right. But we're here today, and that's all that matters.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us. Today we are going to talk a little bit about like growth, right? Like growth in a relationship as far as a best friend. Christina is my best friend, and we have known each other for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah. So I've known her for about like 20 years, apparently.
She always gets it wrong.
I get the years wrong all the time, but
Right.
we've been friends for about 20 years. And yeah, like she said, I think today is a special. I messed up.
No,
okay.
that was really pretty. Oh,
What was I gonna say?
that was really good.
And today's a special conversation about friendships or even going through like ups and downs through friendships and just kind of like how to overcome those and still like continue and grow strong.
And grow. That's the most important thing. I've known, like she said, we've known each other for about 20 years, a little, maybe few years after that. I actually met her through her husband in youth group in the church we used to go to when we were like 15 years old. So many years ago. Many years.
Not that many. Calm down.
I mean,
we're not that old.
That's true. That's true. It seems like a long time.
But yeah, a long time ago.
I remember when they first started dating, and then her and I, that's how we got close back then. Right? You guys dating for a little bit?
So I was younger. I'm like, her and my husband are about 4 years older than me.
Yeah.
So I was a little bit younger. And so she knew my husband first. And then as we got older, I kind of started dating my husband. So then I met her. And we just kind of like hit it off from the start. We hung around each other a lot.
We did. We were very young, like she said back then, obviously. And her and I started getting close. Were you guys already engaged?
Man. Well, after
Oh, I think so.
After some years, obviously we kept dating, we got engaged, we got married, but through all that, we still remained friends.
We did. I remember when you guys got married, because I think I was in your wedding. No, I don't think. I know I was in your wedding.
She was in my wedding, and everything. Yeah. So, yeah, we've been through a lot of different transitions together for sure.
We have. I got married at a very young age. I was 19 when I got married, and I got divorced when I was like 30 or 31. So, of course, we were best friends throughout all of that. And then it was a little difficult because when we had a talk, I remember her saying she didn't know how to not be my friend, but
yeah, for sure. So that was like obviously a first major transition in our friendship because obviously like I was married, she was married. So, all of us were friends, like me and my husband, her and her, ex-husband, we were just friends all together. And then obviously life just happens and, we move on. But through that, obviously it was something that I was so young too. So I'm like, how do I help my friend through this? Like, I've never been through that. So I was like, how can I be there for her still? But yet, like, letting her too go through that and even like connect with other people that have gone through that. Because since I didn't go through that, like, I only could do so much for her.
Correct.
So that was very, obviously challenging for her, number one. But then also, like, sometimes you don't really know how certain things actually affect those around you.
Correct.
Like, obviously it affects the person the most, but also affects those around you because, we love her and, like, so it's It was different.
And I think it's vice versa because then I was like, well, man, now I'm transitioning into something different. And yeah, she's still my best friend, but now I felt like it wasn't going to be like before because I have a little more freedom, I guess. I had a little more freedom. I was free. I was,
Single.
entering into the singleness
Mm-hmm.
again, and you're still married, so
Yeah.
I can't call you and say, "Hey, can you want to go to such and such concert?" I mean, I can, but
Yeah.
it's not,
Yeah, I think it does. It does make it a little different when you go through certain things. I mean, it's a change, it's an adjustment,
yeah,
and it's true. Like obviously, I'm married, so it's not as easy. Even I do like obviously, I have girl time with her,
yeah,
but obviously like I couldn't be like the 24/7 person that I'm saying
like
that
before,
maybe like before,
because we used to be together a
yeah,
lot. We used
before
to
it
hang
was
out.
like, hey, we're gonna come over, and then like
Mhm.
the guys talk and we just chill. So it was like easier to do that. But now it's just like,
Yeah,
a little more difficult. But I
but
mean, we went through it.
yeah, thank God, been there, done that, and
Yeah,
we went through it, and we were able to manage through it. Like it wasn't
yeah,
easy, but we got through it. That was a hump. What is it? A
yeah,
hump that we went through, and
yeah. We went through it, and we came out stronger.
mhm,
Honestly, I feel like every like how do you say, every challenge, I feel like it'll either make you or break you.
absolutely,
So we made it make us,
we
you
did because
know.
obviously we love each other. She's like a sister to me. Like
Mhm.
she's
Same.
the sister that I do have a sister, but she is the sister like I feel like that I never had basically.
Yeah.
But another cool thing that we got to experience. Well, I don't know how cool it was. I feel like it was looking
Yeah.
back now it was cool
Yeah.
and not going through it.
Yeah.
I had ended up moving to Indiana
Mhm.
in 2019, and that was the hardest thing. I thought I had experienced already hardships, which I did, but moving from everything I've ever known, moving from the familiar to the unfamiliar, like totally changed
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
It I don't know that it changed our relationship, but maybe it did.
Mhm. Our relationship?
Like yeah,
I don't think it changed it. I feel like maybe it was like a way of challenging it, challenging our friendship
like putting it
because
to the test.
yeah, putting it to the test because obviously that's a whole other state. And I'm like, oh my God, like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, is she gonna forget me? Is she gonna meet new friends? And like, are we gonna still be best friends? Like, I didn't know. Like,
Mhm.
so much can happen.
And it
So,
was the same over here. Little little did she know she was getting into her what is it? You were like coming out of the caterpillar and expanding into
oh,
your entrepreneurship and where you met people too
yeah,
that you still connect to nowadays.
yeah,
And I was
for
a
sure.
little like, oh man, like really?
Yeah,
Like I'm not over there and she's hanging out with all these girls and doing all this
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I know, but it's crazy how, like, if you don't communicate, you don't know. But I'm like, it's
It's
crazy
true.
how we're feeling the same thing, even though we're like in different like seasons. But I'm like, to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's gonna probably like meet new people out there and find new friends, and she's thinking about me, like, well, she's gonna forget about
Right.
me and just continue with her friends.
Right.
But you know what? Like through yes, I've created a new friendship and stuff like that,
Mhm.
but and her too, which is
Mhm.
great. But at the end of the day, like, there's not a connection I've ever had that I've had with her. I'm about to cry. No, it
Oh,
really is.
don't
I'm not.
cry.
I mean, my eyes. I
Cause you're
feel
gonna
it
make
coming
me
up.
cry. Like, come
But no,
on, what
like
the heck?
literally, like I've never had a connection with anyone that I have with her. Like she's not even my best friend. She's like my sister.
Oh my
Like
gosh,
even through
that's
the ups and
funny.
downs, like this dumb fights
I
and the
know.
dumb little.
Which we've had them. We had a time not to cut you off,
Yeah,
but we've had times where, well, I think it was really only one
yeah,
time that we did not speak, and it was horrible. I was so heartbroken.
yeah. Yeah, it was. Like I was literally like mourning. Like I thought like
It was like a
I was
loss.
scared. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my God, like is this our friendship
Like,
like
is this
done?"
it? Like,
But then
I never thought.
I was like, like 14 at that time, it's like 14, 15 years to let something stupid
Stupid.
get in
Yeah.
between us.
No,
I
not
was like,
happening.
this is not gonna happen.
Excuse me.
So obviously we went through a little thing,
Mhm.
but then we talked it out, we got over it.
Mhm.
And then through that, like it's literally just like sisters. Like
It
you
is
go through
because
these dumb things.
we do because I'm I'm a little sarcastic sometimes.
Yeah.
So when I don't see her, I'll be like, hello? Do you remember who
Yeah.
I